Welcome back to our prison series. This is episode 37. So today we'll be talking about Martin Luther King. Who knew that he was in prison? This is what it looked like when he was in prison. That is what he looked like there. Now would be a good time to like the video and to subscribe to the channel. Prison during the Civil Rights Movement. Many civil rights activists, including Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Congressman John Lewis, were in prison for their involvement in the movement. Arrests were often made during peaceful protests, sit-ins, and marches under charges like trespassing or disturbing the peace. These tactics were used by authorities to intimidate activists. But in some ways, incarceration promoted the cause of giving activists a platform. King's famous letter from Birmingham jail highlighted racial inequalities and the power of nonviolent resistance in the civil rights movement. And the next person we're going to talk about is Johnny Cash. He was at Folsom Prison. Okay, so in 1955, Johnny Cash released his song Folsom Prison Blues, inspired by the 1953 movie Inside the Walls of Folsom Prison. It described the loneliness and the yearning of a prisoner. Cash often wrote songs about the experiences of prisons and those on the margins of society. In 1968, Johnny Cash performed a live concert for the inmates at the Folsom State Prison in California, which became one of the most famous moments in the history of live music. He performed 2 shows on January 13, 1968, one for the female inmates and another for the male inmates. A live album was recorded and released later that year and was accredited with the revitalization of Cash's career. Cash continued to perform in prisons throughout his career and advocated for prison reform and the human treatment of inmates. Isn't that really interesting how prison helped him get his career back? That's just amazing. And we've had many artists like make music in prison, plenty, like Tupac, Suge, Shine, Diddy's friend. Well, he's friends with him now, But yeah, it happens. I guess what else are they going to do in there? They're going to come up with ideals and get creative. They don't have nothing else to do because the prison is the forgotten people. The people whose life are on hold while everybody else in the real world is getting ahead. And then when you get out, you got to start from scratch again, and rebuild yourself back up. And you can do that, So there's no reason that you can't, study something while you're in prison or learn or try to keep yourself safe, even though you're in survival mode while you're in there, doing your time. I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe.